Hello everyone, Cambear Run here, and welcome to another Magic the Gathering Arena video. So this is Rakdos Sacrifice, and as the thumbnail and title implies, we will be doing this without Crocs the Titan of Death's Hunger, because I don't have any copies of him, unfortunately. Somehow though. So we are, effectively what we're going to be doing is we're going to be playing a more aggroized version of the deck, which doesn't rely on Crocs to kind of get cards out of hand, and doesn't rely on the Acroan War as well, because the same problem, I only have like one copy. So what I've got is, one of the main cards of the deck, obviously, is Immersturm Predator. So you sacrifice to keep it on the forward field, and when you do, you tap it, and you exile cards from either graveyard and put a +1/+1 counter on Immersturm Predator. So to go with this, we have 4 copies of Village Rites for sacrifice draw, 4 copies of Claim the Firstborn, because thankfully I do have 4 copies of another really important card for sacrifice decks. 4 copies of Fireblade Charger to act as sacrifice fodder, so that you can also deal 1 damage. You can ping something off the board or just ping your opponent. 3 copies of Scorching Dragonfire and Heartless Act each, just to give us some more conventional removal. 4 copies of Blood Aspirant to benefit from sacrifice. To that end, we also have Slaughter Priest Mogis and Diefleet Warmonger, so they can both gain power off the creature being sacrificed. 3 copies of Demon Disciple as our other kind of sacrifice fodder that can also take out our opponent's creature. If I can keep on the field, that would also be quite good, but that's again what we have Fireblade Charger for. And then 3 copies of Labyrinth Raptor to force our opponent to sacrifice, and so that I can buff creature, and it can buff itself as well. So effectively, the idea is we kind of overwhelm our opponent. We use this Fireblade Chargers to sacrifice and ping, so that we can clear stuff off the field. Or if we use Demon's Disciple to force our opponent to sacrifice creatures. We have conventional removal if necessary. And then eventually the idea is we just get a huge Immersturm Predator on the field, or we get a huge Diefleet Warmonger. So eventually, both those cards get stronger. We do have 9 Swamps, 9 Mountains, and 4 Temple of Malice. I don't have any of the Pathway yet. It's the only Pathway I don't have 4 copies of. I have 0 copies, weirdly. So I'll have to sort of work on that later. But I run this deck through playtesting. It actually is quite good. It does a lot of damage quite quickly, and if your opponent doesn't have either a board wipe or at least pack enough removal to deal with early game threats, they will get overrun very quickly. It's like a lot of the decks that I play, but I think this one has an extra element to it, in the fact that if you run out of creatures to sacrifice, you can just steal your opponents. And even then, you can sacrifice to keep him a Stone Predator on the field, and he gets stronger as well. So it's quite a strong deck which can overwhelm your opponent using just 1 or 2 creatures. So we're going to go straight into the ranked queue. We're going to see how we do. So let's just get on with the games. Okay, we are on the draw here, but we can build Temple of Malice into Slaughter Priest and Mogis. Get cards like Diefleet Warmonger and Demon's Disciple down. We've also got Village Rites and Heartless Act if we need it. So, we'll have to see how we go. That's fine. I need an on-tap land there. Nope. Oy. Come on, you gotta sacrifice it. There we go. How do you get all 3 in 1 turn? Jesus. Right, if they've got removal for it, I can just use Village Rites. So... So I just get the same again, then. That's fine. So you're going to take the hit here, or you're going to block, or just get everything off the field. Your choice. And that gets exiled. So we both have 2 poison counters each. Right. So I've killed almost all of his fins. If he pulls out the last one now, I'm going to be generally pissed off. Okay. I'll just steal the Tajara Blight Blade then. So we got that thing. Exile. So I'm assuming they're going to take the damage here. So I can take 2 off this guy. He uses his last card to make sure I can get anything off thing. So the important part is I got one of his Fins and Fin the Fangbearers in exile. Need to get that one and that one because I'm assuming he has Call of the Death Dweller. I might have to stop that. Do some removal off the top. No, of course not. Well, I shall simply declare fly, my pretties. So... They have to block the Labyrinth Raptor with 2, and I'm going to use it to take out the Grim Dancer. I know I shouldn't be mean to my opponents, but some of them really do look like they just honestly don't. Ah, yeah, that too. Yeah, they just kind of don't look like they want to, like, they just don't want to do it. They don't want to have to do it. I might have to actually sacrifice an Image Predator here, because I don't need Okame Adversary getting in another attack. Because he'll draw another card off it, and it could be quite bad. That'd be stupid. I'll have to take that a 1 on the chin. Can't just go with Dive Fleet Warmonger. Almost hit no attacks there. Fucking that up. That's all the Finns gone back. So in the meantime... yeah. So if he tries to play removal here, I can sacrifice Dive Fleet Warmonger. I think I've just about got him on the side here. Kind of had to long grind it. Got a little lucky with a few claim the firstborns. See, this is where Imstone Predator is such a... not going to work. I think you're a bit screwed anyway. If I pull a creature off the top... okay.
Stay on the trail.
It's great, but I have flying. Get rid of the Jar Blade. Good game. So yeah, Brimstone Predator really helps. Being able to get lots of claim firstborn off the top helps. This is a good deck, actually. I think could be quite well. So play a couple more games. The hand is fine, it just needs a third land. We'll save all the claim the firstborns for if they play anything huge. So. Otherwise, we'll just get Emberstone on the field. So he took a mulligan and we kept hand. Charger. So if I could get a village right here, that would actually be quite good. Right now, does this get counted or deleted right off the bat? Yeah, gets counted. Oh, I don't think we're playing anything on my turn, so... Okay. We do have a claim if we need it. It's an Esper deck. Interesting. I'm not going to sacrifice anything now. Because I have that feeling that says they've got something on my end step, which isn't nice. I don't know why I'm playing too passively here, but I just worry. Ah, hello. I have an idea. Hooray, I got a card out of it. See, if their deck is running no creatures, that's going to be a problem. Because obviously I need my opponent to play creatures so I can steal them. That's how this gig works.
Here, deep below, lies fucking doors. You will feel inspired.
Yeah, I am flooding out badly. This might be heavy control with, like, little to no creatures, so... could be a problem.
All your fears are given form.
Could actually end up being over quite quick. Because if they're not playing any creatures and just running counters and Ashiok, yeah, I think I really cannot stay in this game. Because I think that they're literally just running counters and Ashiok, and if they've got no creatures to steal, I have a huge problem. So that's kind of sucky. We're just gonna have to move straight on to the next game. Okay, no red mana there. That's a problem. I'm gonna have to mulligan that. That's better, I guess. I'm on the play. Move one of the Labyrinth Raptors. Scry. Have to keep that for now. It'll get me a Stone Predator. Oh, this is going to be fun. As long as I don't play a second crab, I can just drop Demon's Disciple on him. Force him to sacrifice. So I'm waiting on a decision. I'd love if they only started with one land in hand and they can't do anything. Oh, just while I've got you guys here, so whatever happens, I don't know whether this guy's dropped out or what. While I've got you guys here, I'll have started a new job by today. And part of that job is that I will be working... I'll be working 2 o'clock till 10 o'clock. So part of that is that probably starting from next week, not this week, next week, some of the uploads starting from this Sunday are going to be like, they'll be coming up at British time about 11 o'clock. So roughly about 5 p.m. US time, anywhere between 3 and 5. So yeah, it's just, I'll be trying to record as much content as I can in advance. I don't think this guy's present. I think we might just cheese out a win here. Seems a bit mean, but I think I just use this to just explain the situation. It's a job where I either work 6 till 2 in the morning or 2 till 10 at night. I'm going to try not to like... Oh, well, he made a decision in the end. I'm going to try not to like... I'm going to try and keep content coming out. Hopefully it won't get to the point where I can't, but that shouldn't be a problem. Oh, for God's sake, another fucking crab. At least it's not the bloody 2 of them. So I keep doing damage. If I can get Fireblade Charger on the field... Well, no, I can use Sacrifice Labyrinth Raptor and make him indestructible if I have to. I'm exiling that fucking crab first. I need to continually keep creatures on the field, that's the thing. That should cover it. If he's got another Frogify, we're going to have a problem. I have a feeling his entire strategy is disrupt everything I play and just mill me with crap. I could have used those hot sacks as well. Probably saw that and absolutely jumped for fucking joy. There we go. Big hit in. Sacrificed his crab, and we'll see what he does next. Oh, it's only 2+2, yeah. Alright. I should have attacked... Oh, that's on me. I should have used the one that... Couldn't. I think regardless of this, I've won. He's got to do it, yeah, 2 here, and then, yeah. I've won this one. Yeah, that's fine. Shit happens. There we go. So, that's the next one. So, we can probably fit 2 more. I know the other one was quite long, but we'll probably fit 1 more game in, I think. And that should get me to just custom with gold tier 1. Might be able to fit in another one, see what we do. So, we'll just move on to the next game. I'm hoping this hand won't be too slow. It's a risky keep, but it's a keep nonetheless. Play the mountain out first, then go swamp. If we try and get Labyrinth Raptor out first, then Slaughter Priest and Mogius into Dire Fleet Warmonger. That works. Yeah, that worked. So we get Slaughter Priest and Mogius out first. Let's see how we do. I'll be taking that. Getting hit in there. Interesting they chose not to block that, but I guess they need the wall for something else. I don't know. Son of a bitch. Okay. So we've got another claim of firstborn. We've got cards that we can sacrifice to it. Not entirely sure what their plan is here. God forbid I actually play some decks that play creatures. Not mad or anything, just saying. Okay, maybe a little bit mad. But, yeah, it's... I mean, I tested this game in PlayQ, and obviously PlayQ matches you up against cards that... Another Fireblade here. Put it on the wall. You know you want to. Are we Voltroning now? I'll take 5 here. Okay, so. Got a big hit here. Force them to block there. Couldn't you use I need a land off the top. Got a Scorching Dragonfire if they play anything annoying. Like that. That's pretty annoying. And I'm assuming that'll sacrifice so many. Ooh, that was cheeky. Nuke that because we're lazy. Oh, yeah, cool. Hang on. Exactly. Good game. There we go. Very, very fun. So. Do we risk it all and do we go for gold 1? Let me think. It's way too risky to wait for red mana. I've been burned way too many times on that. That is better. I think for the sake of Sandy, just because it'll die the minute I play it, we do need to get rid of Demon's Disciple. That is the opponent's turn first. So you got the Rakdos sleeves, but you're playing Golgari. Okay. That's lands. Salt Priest Mogis is fine. So we'll play it here. Unless they have Finn the... Obviously our plans won't change much, but if they have Finn the Fanbearer, it could be a problem. I'm assuming this is another Golgari. Yeah. Cheer. Kill that one off to the Slammer. 2 in there. So... yeah, I can get away with that. Oh, I can definitely get away with this. I can get away with all sorts of things. So, Slaughter Priest on the field. I'm going to take... son of a bitch. Forget it's 3 or less, isn't it? That's... I do have one idea. But it relies on me staying alive for a while. Super risky. Block some of the damage here. So I can block, sacrifice Labyrinth Raptor. I think the early questing beast is right royally done us here. Then I basically need to do the same thing to block the Nighthawk. Get that out of the way. Yeah, at this point it feels like massively just like major petty survival. So... yeah, I can't survive. I'll just sacrifice the thing. Unfortunately, that's quite unfortunate. I think getting the early questing beast for them there killed me off completely. I played that shit in the wrong order. Shit. I've done that in completely wrong order. I should have played the Blood Aspirant first. Yeah. Damn it. They got Trample as well. Yeah, that's my bad. I did that in the wrong order. Because I could have blocked the Moss Viper there and then done it. I took the gamble and then I think they just got an early questing beast and they kind of damaged me right off the bat. It's like I needed removal off the top to deal with the questing beast. And I could have just stolen the Nighthawk Scavengers. Anyway, we'll leave it there and we'll just go on to the intro. So yeah, kind of a disappointing ending. That was sort of on my misplay and kind of not getting removal when I needed it. But I do think this deck is quite strong. Without, like, Croxer obviously makes it stronger because it forces your opponent to discard cards. But I think it can be quite an aggressive deck. You can steal your opponent's creatures, sacrifices them for power. Using Fireblade Charger is quite fun to get a 1-ping off. And you can do a lot of good with it. So, I think... But then, the one weakness is that it does require your opponents to play creatures. You saw in the second game, my opponent basically just played Ashiok and counters and removal. And without the creatures to steal or destroy, the idea falls apart. You can still sacrifice your own creatures throughout, and that's why I got Fireblade Charger and Demon's Disciple, so I've also got sacrifice targets to boost my other cards. And, you know, that boosts cards like Blood Aspirant and Sword Priest Amoghis. And you can, like, use Direfleet Warmonger's ability and Imstone Predator's ability. But I think it is quite a strong deck in itself, even without Croxer. Just maybe, if you really can't run Croxer, run Croxer. Only other difference I would have made is maybe put in, if I had a couple of copies, I would have dropped Labyrinth Raptor and put in the Akroan War. But that's why Labyrinth Raptor was kind of making up the numbers, and because you can force your opponent to sacrifice creature. Or even take out Labyrinth Raptor and put in something like Soul Shatter. It entirely depends on the situation. But yeah, it's quite fun. I'm going to try and get content out more regularly. Obviously, I've mentioned that I'm starting a job where I work in the afternoons. It just means that some of my videos may be out quite late, starting from next week. So, but either way, if you've enjoyed this, feel free to leave a like. If you want to see more, you can always subscribe. I've been Cambear Run. Thank you for watching.